3-week-old baby who died in a dog attack in Sunderland yesterday. Reggie Blackham died in hospital after being mauled by the animal, thought to be a terrier, at the family home. Well, Connolly's an animal behaviourist and joins us now. We won't talk specifically about the case in Sunderland because there is an arrest. Yes. But what we want to talk about is the broader question of how you prepare if you have a new baby joining the family and you already have a pet dog.
I work with quite a few families, from pregnancy to, in these modern times, families combining children, and there's a certain amount of testing and preparation that can be done because it's stressful for the dog as well. They're suddenly faced with this crying, noisy, even older children. They have toys that make weird noises, and it's a big upheaval for them as well. So helping pet owners to prepare their pet by teaching them better manners, better boundaries, but also, in the case of younger children, testing specifics. Carrying something, what does the dog do if you're carrying something? If you're carrying a young child or a baby, some dogs jump up, they might accidentally knock the baby, not allowing them to jump on the sofa indiscriminately because they could accidentally jump on top of a baby or a child, and actually improving the general manners. But more specifically with younger children, testing the dog's reaction to high pitches, to smells, to children who often have food on their faces and in their hands. So a lot of work can be done in teaching the dog what the new boundaries are going to be and testing its reactions to different situations and helping the dog to make that adjustment. Is it just a poor mix to have a young child and a dog? Or would it just be simpler not to have the dog, or you think it's perfectly plausible? It can always work. I get asked this a lot. It can always work as long as people put the effort in. The problem we have at the moment is there are too many dogs being bred by puppy farmers, by backyard breeders. They're not health testing the parents. So we've got a situation where sometimes quite poor genetic material is put out there. And it isn't a breed issue. It's not about specific breeds. It's really about any parent, whether they're pregnant now, whether they want a dog later, any parent can make a good job of it if they get the right help and take it seriously enough. Are there some breeds that parents perhaps should completely stay clear of? Absolutely not. You should get a dog that suits your skills, your experience and your ability. Now that might mean a large working breed, it might mean a small dog. It doesn't make any difference. It's not a breed issue. What you should do is research. Ask people like me. If you already have a dog, prepare it. If we're dealing with people who would like to get a dog, same thing. Ask a behaviourist. If you're dealing with rescues, people seem to shy away from rescues if they've got children. They shouldn't do that. A good rescue. You don't know the dog's history though, really. Well, you often do. That's the problem. People mix up stray. But that's the history that's been put on record. I mean, you won't know all the nuances of the dog's behaviour. You will, because most of them are in foster care. That's the point. They're not sitting in a kennel waiting for you to come and point at them. They're in foster care. You go and you see them. They've done it. They've been there in real life, and that's a really important thing to test. If you've got children, don't take a dog out of a kennel. Don't take a stray dog. Take one that you can go to the home and see it actually doing the behaviour that you want it to do. You said it's not about breeds, but is it about temperament? If you've had a dog who in the past has displayed some aggression, is that a definite no-no, or can that dog be retrained, and should you bother? Of course you should bother. That's what I do for a living. This is exactly where responsibility lies. Yes, of course you should, because a dog that is aggressive has often become that way because humans have let it down. We owe something back. We should fix that, and we should put those dogs back out into homes. This is what happens day in, day out in this country. Temperament, yes. What goes wrong now is if your dog is displaying issues, if it's displaying a bad temperament, instead of actually fixing that, people manage it. So a dog who grumbles a bit, a dog who doesn't always do as he's told, that is a mixture for disaster. If you're not going to fix that first, then that dog may do something worse later on. At the end of the day, though, a dog is an animal, and an animal by its very nature is unpredictable. Isn't it best to be safe than sorry? But being better safe than sorry is absolutely what we should do. Being safe means choose carefully, make sure that you take on the responsibility for training and behaviour help, don't go around problems, fix them, take them seriously, and then we're talking about 8 million dogs roughly in this country now, close to 9 million at the last count. Now, very few of them cause any problems, but the ones that do, people have often ignored the warning signs, and they are very important, and they can't or won't get behaviour help. They have to do that. Take it seriously and fix it. Okay, Debbie Connolly, thank you very much for your expertise and sharing that with us. Thank you.